Hello everybody, my name is Ilya.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up Cobre, a couple that loves to play board games.
We definitely do after this month.
Wow.
So this is our monthly recap.
March edition.
Where we talk about everything that happened in March, what we played, how we felt, what we did. Basically for a way to let you know a little bit more about us and our feelings.
And hope that you join the conversation.
And we did a monthly giveaway last month.
Exactly.
So we'll be announcing a winner and another giveaway.
What? Another giveaway?
Yeah, lucky.
Yes.
Well, let's dive on in. Our first segment is where we just generally talk about how March went, mental health, physical health, how we just were feeling overall. So, how did you find March?
The start of March was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think previously we were just getting over a sickness in February, both of us, different times, which is unfortunate. But we went to Dice Tower, which we'll talk about shortly. But it felt really good to just like re-energize, reflect, and just like enjoy playing games and hanging out with friends just to relax. So that was really, really nice.
It was really re-energizing.
Later on in the month, I got really busy with like my actual work and a few other things that I have going on that weren't Cobre related. So on top of doing all our Cobre stuff, I think I hit a little bit of a burnout. But
no.
I think we're over it now. So we're doing well.
Yay! I think for me, I felt the same way. I was really energized in the beginning of the month. And I think it's just this time of the year when like we get so much snow and it gets so cold in the winter that you just don't want to do anything. So when the sun is out, like we were able to get the dogs out a few times this month.
Yeah.
The sun was actually shining. The snow is mostly melted, so it feels like I feel like the weather really energizes me as well. So there's all those sunny days have brought my energy back. And beyond all the games that were played, I think it was a solid month. But it was really busy. I think both of us near the end of the month had so much life, work, and content things that just kind of compiled in this little ball. And it was like, how are we going to do it? But we did it. And we're here and we're excited. So now let's talk about Dice Tower West.
Yay.
So this was my first time in Las Vegas, and it was very smoky.
Yeah, Vegas isn't my favorite spot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't particularly enjoy the casinos because they're so smoky. Yeah.
As a person who's just not around a lot of people who smoke, I think it was just a lot, at once. Yeah. So I think that was the slight negative of it, but everything else was really fun. It was really cool to see. I feel like every casino and we went to the Strip for one of the days, and Vegas is just such a
vibrant and unique place to be.
I don't have words to describe it because it feels like every section is like a whole different part of the world. So it's like bringing together all these different things from the world into this one place, and it is really amazing and really neat.
And we got to go to a show, which was pretty cool.
We did. But we were there mainly to play board games.
Yes, of course.
So we're going to recap quite a few of the folks that we played games with. We're going to miss some people because we were there for 5, 6, 7 days.
7 days. Yeah.
We were there for 7 days. We saw a ton of people. So if we miss you, we're so sorry. We can't. This video would literally be as long as Dice Tower if we had to explain everything that we did. So we're just going to stick to some highlights and throw as much love as we possibly can throughout this next segment. So majority of the week we actually spent with Jeff and Jamie from Foster the Meeple.
Yes.
And we played quite a bit of games with them, but we got there a little bit early and we got to hang out with them because we made quite a connection at PAX, so we wanted to continue our friendship.
Exactly.
But what are some of the games we played with them?
I got to introduce them to Paladins. They had played Architects and Viscounts, and they've never played Paladins, as most of you know.
So we played
it's my favorite game.
We played Paladins once on the hotel floor.
And then once we started at 1 a.m.
Yeah, it was a little too late. And I remember there was just a point where we were just all laughing for like 10 minutes straight. And there's no reason for us to laugh. And we just kept laughing. And you know those like nice moments where you belly laugh and you cry and you don't even know why you're laughing?
You don't even know why.
So that was really nice. So that was two great
beautiful
games of Paladins. Yeah. And I believe you crushed us in both of them.
Maybe.
We also got to play, introduce them to Dungeons, Dice, and Danger.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and they introduced us to Scout, which we've never played, which was really fun.
Really great, yeah.
And yeah, we also went to the Dice Tower Library with them.
Yeah.
And we played several games with them as well there too. We played Ginkgopolis for the first time, which I've been really wanting to play.
Yes, I that was basically the only game I think that we actually sat down with like a group of people to learn there. None of us had played it, but a lot of the other times, a lot of the games we were playing, at least one of us knew how to play. So it was really nice to like sit down and like just play games. Have somebody else teach you for a change. We don't get that very often. So yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, it was super nice. And then at the same day, we also played Red Cathedral, which I've been dying to play. And that game, you didn't get to play.
Oh, I didn't get to play, but that's okay because I got to play
so
Furnace.
Wonderful. Yeah, you played Furnace, and I played Red Cathedral, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
We got to play Paint the Roses with Brothers Murph, and that was really, really fun. We instantly regretted not backing it.
Yep.
But it's a very cool game, and obviously like both the brothers are just so nice. Like
Mike and Nick are great.
Yeah. That was that. We got to play Parade, which is like a really neat card game, and Monique and Naveen from Watch It Played.
Before you played.
Sorry. From both, I guess.
But, that's true. Yeah.
They were there. We got to hang out with them for a bit as well.
Jeff and Jamie joined us as well for that one. Parade is a really cool game because you essentially just play cards, and then you try not to take any of the cards with the way that you play them. So you restrict your movement, which is really interesting.
Yeah. And it's golf scoring, so you want to score like the least amount of points. So it's very interesting the way that you can like manipulate the cards you play and like try to force other people to take cards. It was fun.
Yeah, that was a really cool experience. We also got to actually go to AEG headquarters.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Amanda, Panda, Raul, and Benita.
Yeah.
And we got to play some of their new upcoming games there, including we all played a big round of Ready, Set, Bet, which is a new John DeClaire game. It's basically a horse. Yeah, it's a horse racing game.
It's a horse racing
where the dice are rolled, the horses are moving, but you simultaneously are betting. So if one horse is ahead, you're like, I'm gonna go for it. And there's good, really catch-up mechanics for some of the horses that are less likely to move. Yeah. But overall, it was so much fun, and the energy of that game was just unreal. And we got to play some other ones there as well, which we're very excited to talk about in the future. Because I don't know if we can talk about them right now. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So better safe than sorry.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously we can keep going. We got to play Root with Lord of the Boards.
With Sam.
And we got to meet his wife.
Kate was very lovely.
Yeah, and that was amazing. They also showed us Brian Boru, but I'll talk about that in a minute. It was so cool because I've had a couple bad experiences with Root in my first couple of plays. And to sit there and learn how to play it from Sam, who I consider to be like one of the Root guy. Yeah, it was just so cool. And for those of you who play Root and also know me, I'm obsessed with otters, and they have the otter faction. So I was fortunate to also learn how to play them at the time. And yeah, I have played a lot
Corvid
since.
Conspiracy, and it was very fun. Yeah, I had the same experience because I didn't love it the first couple times, but that was like the game that I wanted to have. It was very fun. It was very engaging. It was just a blast.
I think about it more and more, and I think that's just like what Root is. It's very hard to like, you have to get into it, have to dedicate time to learn your characters, and also know what is going on with the other characters too, which can be a lot to handle, especially your first couple of games.
We also got to introduce Doodle Dash to a bunch of folks.
Yes, yeah.
Very late at night, and Mick was there from our family play games.
Oh my goodness.
Casey and Miguel.
Phil and Raina. Just
so many individuals. It was a big room of people.
Yeah.
There's a picture, so we'll kind of put it here. But it was so much fun, and I just can't. I love that game so much because there was just belly laugh moments. I remember, I think it was Casey who drew a roller coaster, and it was just like a squiggle. It was just like a line.
A cereal in a box, yeah.
And Nick was guessing. He looked at it. He just put it down. He's like, "Nope, I'm not even gonna try. This is not. It's not gonna be a thing."
Yeah, I got some nice looks from Nick too because I was like, funny. I'm sorry, I don't know what to draw here.
Yeah, it was so funny. And then I guess a couple more games that we'll kind of fly through is we got to play Burn Cycle for the very first time. And Shannon from Chip Theory Games introduced it to us. It was so much fun. We played with Jeff and Jamie. Jamie and I were Bit and Bite, which are the twins.
Well, I don't know if they are twins.
They are. Okay. So and they're amazing. So we got to play that. We lost miserably, but it was so much fun.
We have not beat that game.
No,
yet.
and now you just want to get back into it and play it again. So I'm really excited to keep playing that game. And I finally got to play Orleans. You got to play. Yeah, you also.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Phil and Raina taught it to us, and I've been wanting to play that game forever.
It totally did not cross my mind when we were about to play it that it was another bag builder because I don't think there's a lot of bag builders out there.
It is like the bag builder.
Yeah, and then the which one? Oh my gosh, why can't
Quacks
I?
of
Quacks,
Quacks,
yeah. Wow.
The which one?
It's been a long day.
But yeah, that was such a fantastic experience, and I'm really, really thankful for them for teaching that game to us because I've been just really wanting to play it. So we got to do that as well.
And we got to meet some folks that dedicate some of their time to watching our videos. We won't forget about those people either. So we really appreciated just like getting to know everybody a bit more, meeting more people in person. It's always so nice.
It's very heart-filling in general.
Put a 3D version in front of you.
Yeah, we got to there's a lot of times we're just sitting and we come and play different games, and people would jump in and out, and it was just such a fantastic experience with so many games.
An amazing hug that I very much needed. So and a granola bar.
Hugs and granola bars. That's all you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We could go on forever. There's many more games, many more people, but we just want to show if you reached out to us, if you saw us Dice Tower West, thank you so much. It means the world to us. And we look forward to seeing you at another convention. Yeah,
this definitely won't be our last convention, so if you're going to whichever ones we end up going to, let us know. Maybe we can make a game happen, and we'd love for that to happen.
It was very fun.
Let's move on to the next topic, though, shall we?
We should.
All right, so the next topic is the stats for the month. Stats. All right. Everybody! Yeah, that.
So, in March, we've had 68 plays.
Yeah, we did a lot.
Why did we play one more game?
68 is fine.
So, out of those 68 plays, there was 43 different games that we have played. And 26 of those were new to us.
Yes. Yeah. Holy moly.
That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games.
I think a lot of that can be attributed to going into a convention because we played
100%.
5 to 6 games a day.
And most of them were new to us.
A lot of them were new to us, yes. Yeah. And then I think it's funny because after the convention we actually had a quieter period than we usually do. Probably because we were just
relaxed.
We need a break.
That makes sense.
We played a lot, so it was like it wasn't typically months are like this, but here it was like woo.
Yeah.
So and now out of all those games, there's a few that we played more than others.
Yes.
So we played 5 games of Decorum.
Really?
We did. Oh. Which is a very exciting game.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Which we're actually gonna tell you more about on Wednesday.
Yes, stay tuned for our video for that one.
And then we played 4 games of Birds of a Feather.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We played 3 games of Paladins.
We did.
And then also 3 games of Familiar Tales because we got through the whole first chapter, and 3 games of Parade because we, not only did we play Dice Tower West, we also got our own copy because we loved it so much and showed it to some friends as well.
Yes, yeah.
So those are our most played games of the month.
Right. But in bigger news, we have
You've been dethroned.
I have been dethroned.
I have won with a higher win percentage.
And what are those percentages this month?
So this month, 49 of the games that were on the list, I won.
49% of them?
49% of them.
Yes. Not 49 of them.
Yeah, I guess that would be more than 49%. Yeah. And you've won 40% of the games.
Ah, shoot.
Again, as a disclaimer with our percentages, they don't always add up because there's cooperative games that we both win. We also play with different people, but we usually always play with each other. So typically, I think that part of it works out.
Yeah, well, and then that we lose to the people that we're playing with.
Yes, that's the other thing too.
Both of
us can win and both of us can lose in a game.
Yeah.
Because cooperative and our friends sometimes beat us, which happens more often than not.
But still, I've been dethroned, so my April goal is now to retake the throne.
So now let's talk about our annual yearly goals. You see that annual yearly? I did the double and I didn't need to.
It's redundant.
Okay, show the challenge.
Boom! Alright, so recap on this thing. Oh no! So all of the games that we have for our 10x10 challenge are listed here. We've got them all up to 10. And then, of course, what we did is we color-coded. So January was our orange, black was our February, and March was our blue, which we actually crushed it this month in getting games off of this.
We played 10.
We played 10.
10?
Oh no, we played 9.
9.
3, 4, and 2. Yeah, 9. So we played 9 plays of games off of our 10x10, which is
pretty
amazing.
awesome to me.
We did have a slight debate this week though about this because I've been playing Root online,
but with real people.
But with real people,
not
asynchronously. So we've decided now that we'll include.
It's fair.
Those.
We'll allow it because I think the thing is I'll probably play Marvel Champions solo at some point, and it's not fair not to include that. So and a game played is a game played.
Exactly. Yeah. They should still count for something.
We've made progress on our 10x10, and we still have hope yet.
Yes. Yeah. I'd say we're doing a pretty good job right now.
Now, for our other goal is to play 730 games in a year.
Oh yes, okay.
We are now at 197 plays.
Wow.
Now, I think I'll need to redo the percentage because the number shifted. So I'm going to live do the percentage.
68% is actually pretty good for 68 plays, sorry, is really good for the month.
Very good. Cause
it's over the average
double.
that you would play. Yeah.
Because I think this month had 30 or 31 days. Regardless, it is 60 or 62 if you double that.
Yeah.
But we're at 26.9% there.
Which is a good spot to be because
we want to be at 25. 25 because we're
a third way or
we're a quarter of the way.
So we want to be at 25.
Higher than 25, and we are. We are 26.9.
So we're on track.
We got our 6.9.
Yes. So I'm hoping that we can stick with it because summer months we usually get a little bit more outdoorsy.
We go camping. We go other fun stuff.
But
who knows? We'll see how it progresses, and we'll see what April brings to us.
Yeah. That's it for the stats, though, right?
It is. Or goals. No more goals. No. Now we're going into
favorites.
What's our favorite game of the month?
What was yours?
So mine has to be.
Points to me.
Mine has to be Birds of a Feather. So Snowbird Studios is actually reprinting this game and remaking it from, I think 2015 is when the original one was. I could be wrong, could be 2017. And there was actually a Kickstarter that's coming in next week. So I'm going to link that down below in case you're curious. Check it out after I tell you how great this game is. It's hard to find like a game that you can play with 7 people that's kind of like that middle weight. Everyone can enjoy themselves. It's not too long. It's a perfect kind of weight. And this game fits that category 100%. Basically, you're bird watching. And everyone has a set of cards in their hand. And each time you play a card. Now, these cards have different suits, I'll say. And basically, you get to see everything of the suit that you have played.
You get to write down what you see.
Yeah.
And what you see is only the birds that are in the habitats of the card that you played, which is also a bird. But there will be an X number amount of birds around the table.
Everyone's going to play one.
Yeah, equal to the number of players.
So then all the birds will move to the center of the table, and now you can play a new card and see the birds at the center of the habitat.
On top of the birds that are the same habitat.
So you're basically just trying to play cards and see the most birds and competing with your friends of like, let's go to the mountains, let's go to the swamp area. And it's really interesting because it is very much of like what is everybody else going to play and how can I benefit the most while making sure they don't benefit the most from what's already on the table. And there's some take that
there's
element
manipulation
of it.
there. Yeah,
there's
really
some nice, and it's such an exciting game, and it plays the perfect amount of time because I think it you can play with up to 7 players.
I'm not sure.
I was gonna look this up and I forgot, but you can play at a higher player count, and essentially you can play in 20 minutes, so it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that game. We actually got to try it. I got to try it. You didn't at Dice Tower West?
No.
Because there's a prototype there of the new version, and we got to play it online as well.
Yes.
And it was so much fun, and I would definitely recommend this game because it's just an absolute wonder.
If you've played it already, they're just reprinting it, so
with slight modifications.
And if you're not, it's a really fun game. Yeah.
What was your favorite game of the month?
Yeah, Brian Boru hands down was my favorite game of the month.
I really like that one.
Yeah,
too.
It was so amazing, and we saw it at PAX. Didn't even get the chance to play it because it was too late, and then we just like passed on it every other time because we had other things going on. And then Sam from Lord of the Board showed us this game. Him and Kate, we got to play it with, which was so much fun. It's basically a trick-taking area control game where you are focusing mainly on that area control and choosing which tricks you want to take throughout this whole map. But then there are like side gambles that you almost have to be taking to like move up in the marriage track, to move up in like the cathedral track, and then the military, or I think it's a military track, but you're essentially like protecting from the invasions. Yeah. So it's like it was a lot of fun, and honestly just like a cool, unique clash of mechanics that I don't think I've seen before. And it just like really, really ran smoothly in my opinion. You didn't feel bad when you lost a trick. There were still ways to win. I believe actually Jamie was telling me that you don't have, or she won the game without winning a single trick. So that was nice because it was very comfortable to know that like it was possible. But yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, it's a cool game because if you win the trick, you get to land, but if you don't win the trick, you get to move on one of the things. And sometimes you don't want to win the trick.
Yeah.
So it's interesting in that aspect too of like, so I also really, really enjoyed that game. But let's quickly talk about some of the other games you played, but we're going to do this in a fun way. We're going to say the game name, and then each of us are going to say one word as our reaction to how we felt about that game.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready for this?
One word?
Just one word. Ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Not really, but okay, let's do it.
Our first one.
Yes.
Sawbeck, 2 players.
Amazing. I actually like that one, yeah.
I don't know my one word. This is hard.
It's hard.
This is hard. Let me think.
I thought you could give like a sentence or something.
No, one word.
All right.
Curiosity.
Okay.
Equinox.
Golem.
Mwahahaha.
That's not a word.
It is. Mwahahaha is a word. Kohaku.
Combos.
Calm.
That's a good one too.
Isle of Cats, explore and draw.
Meow. Meow.
Shapes.
Oh, okay.
Tenpenny Parks.
Roller coaster is not one word.
Yeah, it is.
All right, roller coaster.
Mm.
Roller coaster.
Carousel.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then Familiar Tales.
Captured.
Wholesome.
Okay.
So that's some of the other games we played. Obviously, we can't talk about them all, or this will be like a 4-hour video.
Yeah.
If you want that 4-hour video, let us know in the comments down below. We probably will not do that.
I would have no voice after
that would be a long video, and it's hard to talk. Like, well, we gotta spread out the joy of board games over time.
Yes.
Now we come to the section I don't dislike the most.
That I am slowly convincing Ilya to hop on board with because our collection is getting much larger than we need it to be.
This is our call section. Dun, 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 dun.
So I've been hinting at maybe a few games now, here and there, slowly. Like
I'm gonna slowly try to agree to one.
Yeah, and he's agreed to one this time around.
I did. Last month I did not, but this month I'm okay. I think after pondering it for a while, the game we're calling this month is
Game of Thrones, the board game.
So we got this one in a mystery box. So it was like you can get 5 different games. This is the one that will come one of the ones that could have came from it. We were very excited about it. But then we read a little bit more about it in order to have.
I played this game before.
I have not played this game before.
Yeah.
So I know that in order to have a great experience in this game, you have to play it at basically full player count. Now it's also a very long game.
It is a very long game.
So,
yes, yeah. What does it say on here, actually?
The barrier...
It says 2 to 4 hours.
The barrier of not only getting the full player count, but also getting the time for this game, I just don't think it's going to happen. Because there's many other games that I think I would rather play for that longer period of time, or multiple games for a shorter period of time. So, I'm certain it's a wonderful game, but after the HBO completely butchered the last season, After George R.R. Martin refuses to write the last books to finish the story, I think I can let this one go.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I don't think I need to really explain my thoughts on getting rid of this game. Ilya mainly covered them. It has to be at least 3 players, so that's another thing we didn't mention.
Yeah, so we can't even play it at 2 if we wanted to.
But I used to play this a lot at my residence when I was at university, and we would play most of the time at full player count. And whenever we didn't play at full player counts, it just wasn't as fun. So I'm 100% there with Ilya on it, and it's just been a game that for quite some time now I've been saying we're never going to get this to the table. It's just taking up space on our shelf, and there's no point in keeping it around. Somebody else will enjoy it more than us. So,
goodbye, Game of Thrones.
Next month we'll have 2 games we'll be calling.
No. Now,
it was worth the shot.
For the exciting part is our giveaway!
Yay! I grab it.
So last month we announced our giveaway of Winterhaven Woods by Joel Bodkin. It's a very fun card-driven game. Yes. And we asked for you to comment down below using the keyword winter somewhere in your answer, and we loved all the wonderful comments that you came up with.
You guys were great. We were a little hesitant at first because we were like, if we give them a keyword, are they just gonna some people are just gonna put it in the top.
People were so creative with it.
Yeah, all of you were so creative, and I really appreciate it.
And it was so nice.
Much.
So we're definitely gonna do that again because of the creativity.
Yeah.
But our winner of Winterhaven Woods, we did a number generator already.
Yeah, there was about 80 total entries or something like that. Yeah.
Ready? The winner is
Dana! We'll put the comment up here.
Yeah!
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Dana. We'll make sure to contact you, reply to your comment, so keep an eye out for that, and we'll make sure we get Winterhaven Woods over to you.
And thank you for everybody who entered the draw. It's always nice to see. It makes our hearts full.
So, because of that, we decided to do another draw.
Yes.
Another giveaway.
Another giveaway.
And this giveaway is
Creature Comforts.
We're just as excited about this one as we were about Winterhaven Woods. We absolutely love this game. If you're interested in it, to learn more about it, we actually did a video for it.
Yes, yeah. So we have an extra Kickstarter copy here, and we're really excited to be able to give it away to you folks, because we love this game.
So how are we going to do that? Should we do another keyword?
Most definitely.
So this time, the keyword's going to be
comfort.
Comfort. So make sure to leave a comment down below telling us what happened to you in March, how your March went, what games you've played, how you felt, what games you're looking forward to playing. Really, the world is our oyster in this community of comments.
Yes.
But make sure to use the word
comfort
in order to be eligible to win a copy of
Creature Comforts.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're very excited for this one.
Yeah.
So let's put Creature Comforts away and do our last 2 sections.
Put it in a box. Put it in a box.
So last but certainly not least, or second last but certainly not least, we'll do our highlight of the month. What was yours?
Yes, really quickly. I tried painting Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Rocket the raccoon?
Yes. But I, for some reason, decided it would be a good idea to paint his fur a red-brown. So I'm going to repaint it. So is that a highlight? No, not really.
Well, that you cheated the section.
No, because I came with a highlight.
Oh.
I made coasters, Kavre coasters. I was trying to test a couple things on my sticker vinyl machine, and this is what I decided to do. So I'm excited for it, but I just need to add some cork on the back of it.
Cork.
So it's a little bit more like, not as loud when you push it across. I'm not going to do it, but
it's a little ceramic-y.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's a good highlight.
That's my highlight.
My highlight for this month is likely our burn cycle video.
Oh yes, getting through it.
Yes, that game is so much fun, and I'm so happy that Shannon taught it to us. And the opportunity to do a how to play for it was just incredible. It took us so long, but it was worth every single minute of it.
It was. We learned a lot.
We learned so much. So you'll likely see more how to play videos, because we did Extravaganza as well. Yes. And then we did Burn Cycle, and we do have another how to play video coming out tomorrow. Now, as the last section of our video is what game do you want to play in April?
Stardew Valley. The
That
one
was
right behind
fast.
us. Yeah, I actually, well, first of all, I put it there because I knew we were going to ask about it. And second of all, we've been having such a hard time getting this game. So as soon as it was available in Canada and the reprint happened, we were like, or I guess the second printing happened, we were like instantly,
It came to Canada.
So I'm happy to get that to the table.
Also very excited to play that one. I think for me, we'll go complete opposite.
No cooperative?
Not cooperative and more spooky.
Oh.
Nemesis.
Oh.
I've been wanting to play this game for ages. It was on our top 10 games that we want to get to the table from our shelf of shame. And you know what? I think this is the month. Once it's set up, once it's on the table, once I read the rulebook, I feel like it's not going to be that bad. And hopefully we'll have opportunities with friends to make it happen and have a fantastic time doing so.
Yeah, it looks like a great game. I'm really excited for it. So I'm happy that you said that.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay games!
Well, that's the end of our month-end wrap-up.
If you made it this far,
thank you, and wow.
We appreciate it so much.
Yes.
So make sure to enter our giveaway. You can do so by commenting down below and answering any of the questions about March or upcoming games that you're playing, and including the word
comfort.
And other than that, give us a
thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for our adventure in the love of board games.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye.
Vargas.